I think seriously, Elijah.
Alright. Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to begin by giving all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, our teachers that surely do rule well. Peace, love, salutations, all the brethren on the four corners of this world that continue to spread this word, this good gospel in all sincerity and in truth. Alright, couple brothers here tonight, the brother Matana behind the camera, the brother Nakamia, brother Koda, and the brother Gan. Alright, we got to hear through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Lord willing, this is another edifying lesson. Alright, the year 2020, the year of prophecies. Alright, and we are your prophets today. Alright, the scripture says, well, the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet, and it's a great time to prophesy unto the people, which is to say before. Alright, also to reveal the enemy for who he is. Alright, the son of perdition, Satan, the old serpent. Alright, so tonight we're going to touch the gradualism. Alright, the gradualism that the so-called white man using, because the so-called white man, when he has an agenda, he doesn't just execute it in one day. Alright, he takes steps. That's why we're hearing today about what the different phases, even different phases to the reopening of the different countries. They have phase 1, they phase 2, they phase 3, they phase 4. By the end of it, they have their agenda. Alright, it's all leading up to their agenda. All the phases, all the different steps is to one main agenda. That's why the whole world today on a lockdown. You have these different these artists, alright, world stars as they would call themselves. They're singing that song. He got the whole world in his hands. Who's that? Like the so-called white man, Esau Edom. Alright, Job 9:24, the earth is given into his hands. So he has a lot of time, alright, to do what he has to do. Alright, in the sense of he have the media, alright, he have everything in his control. He could lock down the sports in world as he did. All the entertainment sectors we have been watching, all the different sports, he sort of shut it down. Hire home doing nothing. Hire home basically trying to depend on him, trying to see where he could snatch up. Alright, without further ado, we have the definition here.
Alright, gradualism, it says, a policy of gradual reform rather than sudden change or revolution.
Go ahead.
The hypothesis that evolution proceeds chiefly by the accumulation of gradual changes, in contrast to
Alright, so it's not something that the so-called white man going and bring down on you all of a sudden. The scripture says what the enemy going to come in like a flood. Alright, for instance, a tsunami, when you really consider it, a tsunami doesn't just hit. Alright, it draws back, and then it hits. And that is what the so-called white man doing. So we reach into that state where they're looking like they're going and say peace and safety, but then that sudden rush, that sudden death, and that sudden destruction going to come upon the people. When?
There's our next definition of the word gradualism. It says, the principle or policy of achieving some goal by gradual steps rather than by drastic change.
And operating in such way, what you're doing is you're conditioning the people's mind to accept. Alright, when you take your time and do something, or you take your time, let me say you take your time and wrap a gift. You want to present a gift to someone, or you want to present something to someone, you take your time and you wrap it, you decorate it, and you put a ribbon on it, so it will be appealing to that person, and then they will take it with ease. And that's what the so-called white man doing. He's bringing everything, he's bringing his agenda, his wicked agenda. Alright, because the scripture says what he cometh to steal, but to kill and to destroy. He didn't come to make you jakes, excel in life or to benefit. The so-called white man agenda is to destroy you. All swords were in his hand. Alright, drawn swords. Go ahead. Is it? Who said?
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, had the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden.
Right, so the serpent was more subtle than all the beasts of the field. When they go back to that serpent, alright, it go back to Nakash. It means that we're enchanter. alright, to a wizard, alright, referring to a man, alright, a deceiver. He came subtle unto them. You know, serpents or snakes don't talk. As they were teaching in the Christian church, it was a literal snake, you know, that was talking to Eve, that no, that is a man. Alright, that the son of the wicked, the seed of the wicked came in his subtlety to deceive. Alright, telling us that what something opposite to what the Most High said. Alright, opposing to righteousness. And that's what the so-called white man bringing to you. His agenda, which is opposing to righteousness. Because once you take that mark, you disobey the Most High. Alright, the scripture says where you can serve the Most High and Mammon. When you go into that mark, alright, which is the RFID microchip in Revelation, is a mark of servitude given over yourself unto the so-called white man, the wicked. Well,
it says Job 30 and verse 8, it says, they were children of fools, ye children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
They were viler than the earth. Alright, and that is the so-called white man. Alright, viler than the earth. Look at the way he keeps the earth today. I have to show you. Alright, the scripture says what the earth is destroyed under the inhabitants thereof. Roughly paraphrasing Isaiah 24. Alright, so there's a need for change. There's a need for renewal of things. And as actually the most high, he operating also at the same time. He's all working gradualism, the most high doing the same thing. Alright? Because there are sequence of things that are going to take place to Esau Edom demise. Alright? We're going to have the revealing or the mandatory select, the mandatory thing of the RFID microchip. Then it's going to have what? World War III. And then it's going to have what? The coming of the Lord. Salvation is going to be destruction of 2/3 along with some of the heathen nations. Alright?
This is the book Sirach 12 and verse 15. It reads, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Then you come nigh wild beasts, because many of you run to Esau. You run to the so-called white man, and run to these heathen nations for help. Alright, for safety, for support. You know, so you go and you get your food card, you get deep into the system. Alright, you send your children, you know, to get fed by them. You know, to the education centers, you give up your children over to Esau. And what Esau looking to do is to bite you. When you look up charagma, one of the definitions for it online, it says what? The bite of a serpent. You know, the bite of a snake. Alright? Because that's what Esau looking to do. Looking to press or and you would insert that mark into you. Either your right hand or your forehead or your butt cheek anyway. Once you receive that mark, alright, the devil higher. And you're gonna be destroyed. Yes, someone?
No.
Well.
Isaiah 30 verse 1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
So woe unto them. Alright, they're going down to Egypt for help. They believe in the oppressor system. Because that's what Egypt represents. A place of bondage, a place where you're being oppressed and afflicted. You know, it's hard. The first fired, the last hired. Alright, and you're still putting your trust in it. Because these people, annually or how the election runs, alright, they will go and vote still. They will complain right throughout the reign of the whatever government they elected, and then they're still going back and vote. Because Miami used to vote for PNM, or Miami used to vote for UNC. You understand? They put a trust in this system. Is a ruling of the mind. Alright, that's where the word government come from. Govern to rule and meant your mind. Alright, so the people out there zombified. Well, a precept?
No.
Micah 2?
This is Micah 2, verse 1. It says, woe to them that deviseth iniquity, and worketh evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands.
Yeah, when the morning is light, they practice it. Alright, so they don't just bring down everything in one. Alright, there's something that they practice, they pull something out there just to see how the people reacting, and they say, alright, we'll play this way or we'll play it that way. Or we gotta turn up the volume a little more or lower it down a little less. This is what they'll be doing because it's the power of their hand, but woe unto them. Alright, they sit down on their beds, or they had their meetings, their seminars, alright, and they discuss the next move. And it's all iniquity, it's all idolatry that they promote throughout the world. The fornication, scripture talk about Babylon, who give all the nations of our wine to drink. And the nations were drunken because of what the devices, the wicked devices of the rulers today, which is the wicked. Esau, Edom, the so-called whites. Well,
this is the book of Psalms 58 and 1. Do he indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do he judge uprightly, O he sons of men? Yea, in heart he work wickedness. He wears the violence of their hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies.
As soon as they be born speaking lies. You understand? Everything that comes out of the so-called white man mouth is a damn blasted lie. Alright? Look, for instance, Christopher Columbus. The self came across here and discovered this side of the world. That's a lie. He met people here. Alright, but that's how Esau Edom runs his system. Through lies. That's why we call him a serpent as well. A serpent has what? Double tongue. A forked tongue. Alright, representing what? His deceptions. You know, he deceived all the nations, and he's going to deceive them now into taking that mark through his gradualism. Baby step, one step at a time, and we see it with his technology. The the Instagram stuff. Now the scripture say what? We are not ignorant of his devices, is the caption, right? You know, by the scripture saying Corinthians, yeah, the Corinthians. Put on the Corinthians too. Read that.
Card, right there. Click it.
Alright. This is 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
For we are not ignorant of his devices. That is the men of the Lord, the men who in this truth, the men who in this light. Alright, where the Most High reveal unto us who the son of perdition is, who the son of the wicked is. Alright, and what is his objective. Alright, to have total governance over all mankind. To be like the Most High. Scripture says what he exalted himself above everything that is called God, that he would be like God. You know, so we know that all his different steps in technology in the name of so-called convenience, alright, is to get us zombified, you know, in following him. You know, turn us from the Most High. That's what he's trying to do. He cast the scripture, where they cast stumbling blocks before the children of Israel. Alright?
If I may say, the ones who basically like comfort, go get catching that snake. Especially the woman and them.
Correct.
The woman can't do without comfort.
That is why when we read in Genesis 3, it said, and he said unto the woman. Right after it says he was a subtle serpent, it then followed and said what? And he said unto the woman. So he went straight to the weaker vessel. And this weaker vessel now is going to take the deception that the serpent gave to her husband. See how it works? Understand? And just last night I was just pondering, you know, that sooner they will come and say, well, or they'll put out a decree, or they'll have something going on the net, on the social media, women get your husband chip. You know, get your husband chip program. That's like they're pushing for the chipping of the children. That's not they want to chip, you know, men. And they're going to use the weaker vessel, they're going to use the women. Because they're going to say, what if we could get our children chipped? Because they started off by saying, what if we could chip our pets? Why wouldn't we chip our children? So they move from the pets to the children, then what's next? The parents in the house.
I think I saw one where they're chipping like old people. people would wonder we from the woman and one of them.
Gone. That's
Says, let us read the script.
Mm-hmm.
Says second, 1 Timothy 2 verse 11. Verse 13 it says, for Adam was first formed, then Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman deceived. What the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
But the woman being deceived was in the transgression. You understand? And the woman is easily deceived because why? She likes to do she nails, she likes to do she hair, and when she can't do that, you see it like a demon that's come out. Then they start to trip off. Thing is, you probably video recently with the bitch in the car, you know, crying out to the government, cussing like she tripping off, she losing it. You know, they ain't feeling all independent no more because the so-called white man give them a, you know, a dread option, you know. You understand? It's either you're really fully done with me or you ain't eating. You understand? And that is what coming. You have some more? Come on. Let's read all this bit of information here concerning this new bit of networking called the ideal card. Alright, they say the ideal card is a chip embedded instrument that triggers and adds to contacts action on compatible smartphones such as an iPhone and Android phone displaying voluminous, just transferred contact details in a matter of seconds. You can transfer details such as your name, company name, a photo or logo, email address, phone numbers, website, physical address, with directions from Google Maps, social media profiles and instant messaging profiles, payment profiles, emergency contact information, videos, music, shopping pages, an elevator pitch, upcoming events and much more. So the ideal card comes as a card, ring, key, holder, wallet, smartphone, sticky, and many more items for added convenience. For added convenience. So as we said, they come in the name under the banner convenience. Which the word convenience, when you go into it, it means that which brings ease or comfort. Alright, but it also gives some different definitions such as what? Conformity. Conformity, and that is the whole agenda, to get you to conform to their ways, to get you to bow to the image, to receive the mark, to be with the form of the enemy. You understand? As long as you do that, you're going to be destroyed. What the scripture says in Luke 19. Those my enemies that would not, that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Because the Roman soldiers back then didn't want Yahushua to reign, which is the Edomites. That's why they put him to death. They didn't want him to, they mocked him when he said he was the king of the Jews. You understand? And these are the people today come back again that you're siding with if you take the mark of the beast. These are people you're giving yourself over to. You understand? That piece of that?
No.
Get one? Well,
Psalm chapter 55 and verse 20. He had put forth his hand against such. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
The words of his mouth was smoother than butter. You know, take this and everything will be alright. Take this. This is a advancement in life. Life goes on. Technology advances as we go. The 2020 ID. You have another plan to, you know, get everything more safe and more convenient, you know, and fast. A faster life. Like these smooth words that you go and come with. Take this, you can never lose your children, you can never lose your car keys, you can never lose your car, nobody can steal your car. Like these smooth words you can come with, just like these pastors. Alright, just like these pastors, they give smooth words so they continue to put our offering, to come to the churches. Esau also coming with them smooth words, so they run to him. Alright, for everything that you need. Go ahead.
The words of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
Drawn swords, and that is his blessing. Alright, the sword. Which a sword is not a butter bread, a sword is to destroy, to kill. And he knows, so-called white man know from the elite, the higher ups, They know that they're going to be destroyed. Alright, so what they're doing is trying to get as many as they could have along with them in the destruction. Alright? That's simply it. The so-called white man, his time is short, as the scripture says. Alright, it's a dead end for him. But he wants you to be destroyed with him. And once you take that mark, he have you. He has company in his destruction. Alright? In the book of Psalm chapter 10 and verse 9, it says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. And his agendas is mainly aimed or directed to our people. Alright, so the Jakes out there, you so-called black Latinos and Native American Indians, they're poor. Alright? It says he doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. Get inside the system. Alright? It says he croucheth and humbleth himself, he come down to you low, and that the poor may fall by his strongholds. He saith in his heart, God hath forgotten. He hideth his face, he will never see it. You understand? So he think that he have you Jakes out your court. Alright, he come down to you and say, here, what I out here to help you. You know, I'm sorry for what I did, because that we were saying mainly. Alright, I think it's the beginning or late last year, we heard about what the reparations that he had in plan. He wanted to give out money to Jakes for what he did in slavery. You know, he coming down humbling himself. But it's all a deception. Scripture says, what never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. You feel the so-called white man doesn't want you to be free. It's not because you don't have a big rusty chain on your neck and shackles on your foot, that means you're free. He's more advanced. The scripture says what a sword is sharpened and furbished. Alright, he has advanced his technology. So what all he simply has to do now is just put a chip in your hand, and that is it. World dominance. You know where you're going, you know where you've been, you know what you're about to do, because you're tracking your moves, so you see pattern of what you're doing. Alright? You know where your children is. You know everything. Your status. So you can't hide from it. Trying to be like the Most High, that all-seeing type of shit, all-knowing. Alright? But the Most High is going to disappoint him. As scripture says, what? Cast him down, disappoint him. Deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. Is the Most High have his sword under control? So despite all his gradualism, his baby steps, his carefulness in his execution of his agenda, it's still going and fail. Because it's a men like us out here who the Most High get the eyes to see, that seeing his next move. So we continue to do these lessons to warn you people. Don't get caught up in a system. Scripture say, well, use the world, but do abuse it. Don't get too deep. Don't believe here is the end all be all. Go ahead.
This is Job 5 verse 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the fraud is carried headlong.
Carried headlong, that is it. Alright, their agenda is going to fail. They're going into captivity. Alright, and then they're going to be annihilated. Thus said the Holy Scriptures. Alright, what the so-called white man he sees, alright, is a time where you're going to have people, you know, under his full control. You're going to have everything at his, you know, will, in the sense that every single thing. You're going to control the amount of people go certain places, when you leave your house, you know, but the Most High going and stop all of that.
Control the tongue too, because if your chip, your IP address and your ID and all these things, your location, all your money and health information is stored on that chip, and it is stored in his database. What do you think will happen if you speak against him? You could just turn off your chip, because that is something that running with what? Electricity, or like with running by waves. It's something stored in a computer, is information or data stored in a computer. So at any moment in time, you could just alter your information. So you could be a rich man, speak against him, and his son turn a poor man. You have zero money, because that digital money is boy that you could just write numbers on a fucking screen and spend.
All the money that you see in the banks, when you see all that money in the bank, there's actually no money. They just put in that money there. That is how Esau does operate. He have all the money. He have all the gold, the silver, the real minerals and the real metals and all these stuffs, the real resources. What you have is numbers on a screen, so that if it have a hacker, it could disappear. Also, you have is paper currency, so that if there's an economic collapse, your money would disappear. But he have all the riches. You understand? So when you give yourself over to him by taking that chip, you become dependent on him. So at any moment in time you speak against him, you could disappear. You understand?
And now you have a 5G setup, so that would even boost up the power of the chip as well. The brother was going into. You know, you speak against him, some harm could happen to you, and you could just turn up the radiation. We don't know the full connection with the radiation and the chip that you're about to make mandatory. But he saw know what he's doing. Alright, he out here to destroy. Well,
Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
Yeah, woe unto them. Alright, because they're watching all the different advancement in technology. You so have the military might. You understand? And they ain't considering that the Most High Yahweh of Israel is the real bad boy to fear. The real bad boy to put your trust in. As a so-called black Latino Native American Indian. That the man is supposed to be looking for food, for sustenance, alright, for health, strength, wealth. Somebody get read Proverbs 8 and 18.
Proverbs chapter 8 verse 18. Riches and honor are with me.
The Most High. That is who the riches and honor is with. Not with the so-called white man. Not with the smoke and mirrors they're seeing here today. Plenty people for riches and honor, they'll go to Esau and bend their back. Alright? Or they'll go to Esau and sell their soul. Alright? Or sell the soul of one of their family members. And that's what they be doing. Alright? They say, give me your mother life, and you're getting rich. Alright? For that temporal riches and honor. But with the Most High is eternal riches, eternal honor. And say, make that sacrifice. Well,
durable riches and righteousness.
Read it again, Babusha.
Riches and honor are with me. Yea, durable riches and righteousness.
Yea, durable riches and righteousness. Meaning I don't have no end to that kind of riches. Have no duration. Alright? It go and last forever. And that is what we're heading into. Us being royalty on this earth forever. So really and truly, it don't make sense, alright, giving in to Esau right now. But say go all out against him, you know, to receive that reward Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have for us. So you can receive honor and not have everlasting shame and contempt in the kingdom. You know? That's something that?
Yeah, I want to speak with you. This is Psalm 7 and verse 15. It says, he made a pit and diggeth it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his dealing shall come down upon his own plate.
Upon his own plate. The scripture say also what? When he's about to fill his belly, alright, the Most High going on what? Basically make him vomit it up. Alright, he's going to destroy him, disappoint him. Rain nukes upon him. Alright, also going to raise up men with spiritual powers, which the scripture talk about our standard. When you come in like a flood, when it is he think he have everything under control, he send out all if it's robots, he's sending out robot soldiers, or he send out his military, you know, fully equipped and weaponized with his drones and whatnot. Think he have it under control, and that men with spiritual powers. But the Most High raise up to fight against him, disappointing him. Alright? Precept here, in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. Ye are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's what we do, and we watch it. The scripture says what they measured all the time diligently in itself. So each and every technology or piece of device that Esau brings out, we always be there behind it. We always have what's new in the news, what's trending in technology. Let's say know where the so-called white man is at. I might say what of the times and seasons, but we have no need that I write unto you, because you yourselves know perfectly. We're watching these devils. Well,
you just know that, right? The scripture say we are not ignorant of his devices. Devices is tools, instruments, counsels, all these different things, all the different programs, the agendas that he set up, like his aids, his grants, his what do you call it? All these different things. He trying to with this COVID-19, the $2 trillion, what do you call it? Anyhow, that is part of his agenda to make it dependent on him. We know that. But guess what? If we are the user, we're using it, but we know the plan that he have behind it. Understand? 2000 seen the plan that he have behind it. They just see it as a help. We know that behind that help, he can sell a ration, and he can use opportunity like that again to implement his chip. Because that is what it belongs to, bringing this chip, bringing this new order, where everyone is chipped and everyone is monitored. That where all his agendas, all his plans, all his counsels lead to. Depopulating Earth and having everyone chipped. That way he wanna have the Earth at a low population. 500 million, everyone chipped, we have everything under control. The jobs in the factory, we have robots doing it, we have robots making our food, we have robots washing our wares, we have robots putting on our TV that I could just say, hey Siri, search up this, hey Alexa, search up this. Why? They're replacing the space that that men would take up. Understand? But 2000 seen that, they just see it as comfort, as ease. Your place being taken away. Understand?
Gradualism.
Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
It's his treasure. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. The true riches are. Alright? That with true honor is that. The fear of the Most High. If you fear the Most High, you ain't going in accordance to Esau's system. Esau had a classifier as an outlaw. Especially in that time of the marker, the microchip in the hour temptation. Gotta get off the grid. Alright? Don't try to get inside the system. Don't follow that bit to saying she hungry. And saying she need this, and baby take it. Let me live.
Yeah, let you live, you better take it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright, this is Hebrews 10 and verse 38. It says, now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him.
Yeah, the just living by faith. Faith is substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Alright, we seek our kingdom to come that is not here. Scripture says, for here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. And it's all through faith. Alright, it's all through faith. But you people out there don't have no faith. That is why you believe in what the serpent say. Because the serpent presenting to you a life now. Already made, quick smoke and mirrors life. Temporal bullshit. But we seek that true abundance which is to come. Alright, unseed of and unheard of. Alright, because the scripture says, what eyes have not seen, no ears have heard, what the Heavenly Father had prepared for those that wait on him. And it's over. The scripture said what? If any man draw back. Because how many, Lord willing that we not part of that number, it's how many that's saying that the mark of the beast, they know. The mark of the beast is the microchip. Alright, they know, they are aware, they're fully aware. But at the end of the day, their heart in this world. Alright, so they're going and take it still. They're going and draw back at that time. They're going and say, boy, fuck that, look. and they're going to be destroyed. But we are not of them that draw back unto perdition. Alright? Because Nathan, these guys, they very well know. It had nothing else. If it can't get, if it tell me it's not this, and it can't show me something else that it is, then you don't know that what you're denying is the truth. Alright? You're denying the truth to spread your lies out of pride. It's evident the so-called white man himself telling you, hey, there's my mark. Right hand on forehead.
He's telling you can't buy or sell it out. He's telling you without this, you would not be able to do any transaction. He's showing you exactly what is behind the chip. It's not a chip just to store health information. It's a chip that you could use to buy and to sell. And buying and selling literally means you had to buy food, or you had to buy a cup or anything. It just means it's a form of transaction, payment transaction. Form of payment. Like you go on a train, you swipe your hand. Like it's not physical money, but money coming out of your bank account. Money coming out of your digital wallet, as they will say. You want a digital wallet is something like Skrill or PayPal or Nutella. All these things is digital wallets where you pay money. I don't know too much about the cash app. You're paying money on it, and you could just type in your code and you pay for something on. They purchase something online. Understand? So that's the thing that we coming into now. The life of the robot world that they're showing in movies where everybody moving like aliens. They have a certain I hate to play them kind of quality. They have one sort of machines and a sort of alien gun and thing. Like I was playing Advanced Warfare the other day. After the nuclear war that this man called, I forget his name. They had everybody in concentration camps, and I was telling you, you had to have a digital chip. That's the woman, like you have a press conference and the congresswoman or the governor come and telling the people what they need here. The woman like us on the stage and just telling them you had to have a chip in order to get food. I will tape it and show you. Understand? I also tape it and put it on YouTube to buy the chance.
Even in that movie, the 100 or that series I was taking in the other day, they all had bands on their hand. Alright, and that band was carrying their identification and everything about them while they came back to the earth after the a nuclear blast. You know? So they know they're heading into, they're showing it, they're getting the clues in the movie, they're heading into some sort of electronic identification system, which we know the man of the Lord is the chip that they go and put in your hand, or the NFC chip, or the RFID microchip as they call it. Well,
I was like that movie with Justin Timberlake In Time, when they was using basically
a number thing on the hand. Yeah.
That was the money, the identification, the everything.
Yeah.
You know? So this is the book of Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set the watchman upon thy wall, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. He that make mention of Yahweh keep not silent. You know, and we're not keeping silent, we exposing, right, Esau for years. Right? We exposing basically the agenda we trying to set up. You know? We basically telling you, hey, this is the mark of the beast. Esau bringing it right plain in front of your eyes. You know? But who are eyes to see the see that? You know?
Because if let me say we keep silent, we the men of the Lord, men are great millstone, the men that pushing the truth was to keep silent. Then everybody will be heading for a road of destruction. Scripture say what the people was walked on in great darkness. You know? And these are the false prophets out there, they have no intention of teaching you the truth. You know, teaching you the mark of the beast is Christianity. That's bullshit. Alright, the mark of the beast is something physical. Something that you can point like they used to brand you in slavery.
He saw that physical man, he mark could never be as something spiritual. The most time mark is something spiritual.
That's right.
You understand that? It just makes sense. Esau is a carnal man. His mark could never be spiritual. His mark could only be carnal. That is just who he is. And the RFID microchip is something carnal, is something physical. You understand? Esau deals with vanity and with things that he could see, not something that he can't see. Esau once trying to make you head down a road down to destruction. He know it's something physical he had to do. It could never be something. Hey, he have his spells and all these different things. But guess what? He know that mark is the RFID chip. He know that. That's why he bring it. That's why he's so bent on doing it. Nothing is stopping him. He have it as a vision, 2020 vision. Just that he late at it right now. He behind time.
Yeah, and as you keep say, set Satan at his right hand. And when you see how Satan operated, when he braced Yahushai, he presented unto him what? Carnal things. He said, bow down to me. And all we see the kingdoms of the world, he showed the kingdoms of the world and say, just bow down to me and all of this is yours. So Satan on the left hand side fueling Esau or directing him in a carnal direction. Alright? Not a spirituality, carnalism. You know, and he more advanced in it. By the swipe of your hand. You know? Or just by you know, doing some sort of simple thing. Convenience as they would call it. You know? Precept? Nothing? Is it? Alright, well with that, we give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone, our teachers that surely do well. Peace, love, salutations to all the brethren around the four corners of this world. I continue to spread this word, this good gospel in all sincerity and in truth. Alrighty, brothers of great millstone Trinidad, saying Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.